corner.
3, 2, 1.
There is a damned in the back.
Don't worry about it.
The NPCs have that one.
This is our final step. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of outcome, they will know that we fought with honor.
Jap, we're getting some echo.
Fought for the freedom
Sorry.
and safety of our people.
There you go.
Remember, heroes, fear is your greatest enemy in these moments.
Whatever that was.
Oh yeah,
I
these
think
guys
they
explode.
Explode on death.
Shine brighter than 1,000 suns.
Yep, shattered bones.
Falter at the sight of you. They will fall as the light of righteousness envelops them. Our march upon Ice-Crowned Citadel begins now.
Pulling.
I swore that I would see you dead and the scourge dismantled. I'm going to finish what I started at Light's Hope.
What is the little eye icon that I'm getting over the tanks?
Bone flurry.
Was there a new Thames spec?
Yes.
Be careful, melee.
Better pull that up.
Everybody behind the pillar here. We're gonna AoE in the middle.
After this pack, Hyde, can you share the flask and food we grow again? I thought I enabled something in Method Ray tools to do the same, but it didn't.
What are you getting over your...
It wasn't working for me this thing. I might have some of the wrong settings on.
There's a guy behind you.
Alright, coming in.
Perhaps wrong.
Watch your thread on this guy. Doesn't.
He cleaves. Don't stand in front of him.
His soul is a great strain, but he lives.
The silence is pretty brutal too.
We have no taunt as well. Don't stand in front of him, including you, Shibo.
Sure, Stink. Let's call you Tingly.
Our gunship will find a point to dock on the upper reaches of the citadel. Meet us there.
Why is your pinky so stinky?
Alright. Full on brood.
No, don't. Let
What?
Huge get mana.
Okay.
Fresh 2.0.
At least
That's
called
not
out
true.
that he was about to pull it.
I was about to say, that's not true. Fresh would just run, even knowing that we needed mana.
Yeah, it's a 2.0. It's a slightly, but very slightly improved. It's kind of like an Apple product.
Okay, I'm good. I'm ready now.
Ready.
Did we have enough?
Here they come.
I'm liking all these blue bubbles I'm seeing now.
Still wondering what this eye is that keeps popping up on my frames.
Bone Flurry? Or that's just the spell that they're casting.
I don't know what relevance is yet for us left, but it should have
For what?
been. The tanks
So-
are getting bone failure, and I just don't know what the relevance.
I'm pretty sure that's just the icon for the spell.
But for
Yes.
some reason it's showing up on raid frame really big.
Yes, on Slash or Lucy or Fresh.
Do
As
you want
they're
to clear
casting.
this side or no?
I didn't hear that. What was that?
So do you want to clear the other side?
Yes.
We will. Everybody up against the wall.
Lots of
If-
casters back there.
If you're not touching the wall, you're doing it wrong.
Brood keepers in the back are doing
We're actually had to do the whole blanket thing.
Alright, we're gonna run in.
Oh, they're coming.
For all of our paladins, don't forget Holy Wrath stuns undead.
Yep. Empowered.
Yep, that's me.
Same thing. Behind. Always LOS. Don't stand out in the open.
Oh, these things can be shackled.
We don't need them shackled.
I know.
They are undead.
I'm amazed that they even can. They usually make anything that you would want to shackle immune to it.
Anything worth shackling, not shackle.
There's a ring.
You
Alright. Yeah,
Oh
boys.
shit.
Here we go. Tank ring.
15,000 gold at the moment.
Jump ship.
Main spec +1 only. If anyone wants to use GP on it.
There's a
We got a guy coming in. Does he spawn so long after someone killed, or is he just a path?
No, it's a
It's a
trap.
trap.
Like there's a rogue only seeable thing somewhere, a couple of them, that if somebody walks into it, one of these spawn on each one of them. I think there's 3 in 25 and 2 in 10.
There's
There's
4.
There's 2 on
Four?
each side in the front room and the other room.
Gotcha.
But they're worth pretty good reps. So.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Slash you main spec rolled
What's that?
on the bone band.
Yes, I did.
PGP. Have you still not downloaded EPGP? I'm
I
not giving
did.
it to you if you don't.
Oh, this window thing.
Yeah.
Hit major or minor.
I don't know. I just hit the button.
Congratulations on the first piece of gear out of here.
Yes, sir.
That's why I did it.
That's the third one of those that I've seen today. No, I haven't gotten one yet. I'm just very pleased on how common the purple drops are so far.
Lots of interruptibles.
Do we have a rogue? I can't see. Can you
Yeah,
find the
two.
traps?
I found
Over.
one.
They pointed out that, like, even if we do activate them, these guys are worth reps, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to activate.
So, I'm
For
not.
49.50.
We want
For
to activate them
now,
on our own
let's-
accord.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure they've got a higher chance of dropping trash if I remember right from Classic, or from Vanilla. I mean, it's like, you know, a third of a percent, but still higher.
Not that hard anyway.
Raj, you are in MP5 gear right now?
Yeah.
And there's a
Oh.
There we
go.
go.
There we go. Fuck yeah.
Tank gun. What?
Oh, a tank gun.
Selling for 7,500 gold.
That's fairly common, I think. I've seen like 3 of them in trash rooms.
Yeah, it's the second one I've seen today.
Yeah, the main spec only for these, because they're BUEs. Did you want to change your roll fresh, or no?
Just buy it with gold fresh.
Yeah, buddy, I'll buy it for you. Just got my bonus in at work.
This is the first rep run that I've done that multiple purples dropped though. So
Well, it's probably the only 2 we'll see for like 5 weeks, so.
I'll say that.
Pull up my stream, please. So, well, notes first. Lord Marigar has a bone slice, which is a cleave. It'll be shared between the 2 tanks. So we need both Slash and Lucy to be standing next to each other, eating that. He casts Cold Flame, which will be a line of frost that'll hit enemies in the way. I want to make sure that we've got Frost Res Aura. We do. He will randomly target players with Bone Spike Graveyard. He'll throw a massive bone on Spike, which will impale someone. It'll deal 10% of their health per second until they die, or we click it out. So we need to go break out people that are hit with bone spikes. Every 30 seconds, Lord Marigar will use Bone Storm. He whirlwinds around the room for 15 seconds. If you're targeted by this, move away. If you're looking at my screen, in phase 1, we want the tanks set up on the other side of Marigar with groups 3, 4, and 5 set up like so. 3 on the left, 4 on the right, 5 in the back. And the hunters in the very far back behind the healers, as far back as they can be. When he starts bone storming, we want the tanks to spread out on the opposite edges of the room, plus the hunters as far out as possible, so that he'll tend to target the furthest away player. So we can use that to our advantage by just having people spread out during phase 2 when he's using bone storm. There's something else. What was it?
The raid stands
During
close.
Bone Storm, he'll occasionally stop and do 4 cold flames directly underneath him and in all 4 directions. That's it, though.
I was gonna
Bone
say when
spikes needed, die immediately.
Yeah, all range need to do it.
does everybody stand close enough so that they don't have to worry about the flames? Is that how we're doing it?
We kind of just want melee to adjust to it. Group 3 kind of on the left, group 4 kind of on the right. Positioning is not crazy as long as people are dodging cold flame and breaking people out that are spiked. But we mainly
So-
just want the hunters way out in the back.
You could
So on
have
this-
the DPS stack right behind them close enough so that you don't have to worry about the flames and the only people out there are hunters.
I think you need like 8 people out or something, so it doesn't.
you-
The fire doesn't hit melee.
Yeah, you need
You gotta spawn just like out of melee.
the healers and some more out there to dodge the flames, and the rest can be stacked behind boss, from what I understand.
If I'm reading it correctly, on the second Bone Storm, you want me to do Divine him?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna talk about that too. For the first Bone Storm, if we can get Divine Guardian from Lucy and then Taz, and then Aura Mastery from Tingly and Rios to do a Divine Hymn during the first Bone Storm. During the second one, we can get Divine Guardian from Tingly, AM from Ada, AM from Taz, and then a Divine Hymn from Doctor.
Ada
If
has
people
DSAC, not
have-
Aura Mastery.
Okay. These were things from Method Raid tools that were automatically imported. And to some degree, I can't change them. These are set, like they're a code. But if we have, yeah, so just where it's for Ada's thing, just do DSAC, not Aura Mastery. It doesn't know specs. It doesn't know individual things of people. If you have Method Raid tools, you can pull up a note, and that will show you those callouts, those cooldowns. For this guy, it doesn't matter too much. For later boss fights, this is going to matter a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced out. Can you repeat like half that?
Whirlwind, Bone Storm, don't get
I'm
hit.
just kidding.
Stand out of fire.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Super
kidding.
out of range.
This fight, I've done this fucking place.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tanks stand together to eat Bone Slice. That's about it. Essentially.
Stay out of the fire. Make it go in a neat line.
Oh, you needed that weak aura?
Yeah, can you share that?
Oh, I have 3 minutes left on my food.
I deleted it because I didn't think I was gonna need it, but Method Raid tools. What? Where's the thing? Or does everyone just have their? No, they don't.
Oh, it might be turned off because if it's copying mine,
Oh,
because I had mine.
yours. Yeah. And change it to load never. I can't do it until.
Oh, either way, Anderson, Tyrannosaur, Stink, and Jap need the flask. Tyrannosaur needs to eat.
We didn't do anything. Do it again. There. Okay, sorry.
How long till Bone Storm comes out?
Every 30 seconds. Or wait, no. Oh, it lasts 30 seconds. It occurs every 90 seconds.
Oh, can we get house stones? I missed the last one.
Oh well, I'm only gonna get one shot on my divine hymn. It's an 8-minute cooldown.
Yeah.
It refreshes on yeah.
Like last.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying during the fight. It's like
When
only be able to
has
use
lust
it
for
once.
this? Is it
Within 5 seconds after setup.
okay?
We're supposed to let the tanks get some aggro first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is on heroic, right?
Yep.
5, 4, 3.
That'd be very disappointing if we thought it wasn't and we didn't get it.
Yeah, fire.
Lucy and Slash, make sure you're standing next to each other.
Bone spike.
Both Spike hide and Yuri and Sneaky. Still on hide. Flash down.
I felt like I was getting no heals.
Lucy down.
Run away.
Tanks are down. It's wide.
It's not Bone Storm. This is Bone Storm.
Run.
Yeah, he hits hard as fuck.
Spikes are super low. Or slow. One of our healers was spiked too. Or impaled.
You got a dead tree. What the fuck?
Yeah, you were getting hit for Bone Slice for 28,000 damage.
Yep.
And then Lucy was getting hit for 55,000 damage.
That fire is fucking wild.
Was the fire spawning in melee?
It shoots a straight line forward and back.
There's a little gap where it won't hit the melee. Like they can be close enough to where the fire doesn't hit.
But don't be too cleaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not part of the ranged people that is out there, you can actually be inside of his hitbox and not have to dodge the fire. If you are not part of the ranged people that need to be out.
Good day to you.
The spikes are called bone spikes, right? For impaled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably a good idea to make a
Ability
target
is
macro for it.
Bone Spike
So you.
Graveyard.
Oh, I mean the mob. Make a target macro so you can select it really quickly.
Is it a mob?
It's a targetable. You have to kill it.
Yeah. One of my other
Oh.
guys in my other raid says it's the best ways to macro it. It's hard to really click on.
The reckoning is at hand.
Fish is out. There's 2 fishies, one on each side.
The faster everybody releases and gets back and starts buffing, the more attempts we're gonna have every night. We waste probably 20 minutes a night by people just sitting there waiting for stuff.
doesn't recommend that we need more than 2 tanks, but
The ability hits up to 3, right? So, I mean, if we needed to.
I guess we could.
I know back in the old ICC videos they were 3 tanking this, but not in the later days.
What's the enrage timer? Or is there an enrage timer?
No.
Should be the 10-minute standard, I think.
Do we want to try and just 3 tank it? At least to see further into the fight.
Sure. Yeah, did you want to?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The scourge will wash over this world as a swarm of death and destruction.
One less. Spikes.
Oh, they are targets.
Hit the spike in the back.
We're on Willow still. Hyde's got one, and so does Bryos.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Go spikes. Good lad.
I got it. Don't use it.
I'm getting too spread out during this phase.
I just got spiked again. Jesus.
We need most people in the middle and like 2 on the opposite side.
You're supposed to avoid that.
Avoid what?
Is spinning Rage of Death.
You don't.
You don't. You get hit by it. We have to heal through it. But you take more damage the closer that you are. Dude, just let me heal. Stop.
Spikes.
I think I need to stay.
Spike on the left.
You got a spike on the left.
Run.
Anderson's probably dead.
65%. Bad.
Well, I mean, we went from not killing them to 50%.
You DI'd me right next to him.
You can run it.
Yeah.
Everybody release.
It scared me for a second. I'm like, I'm not running.
Ranger's gotta kill spikes faster, and we have to stay out of fire.
Doctor, don't run in. I'm resing you.
Shit. Already did.
Never mind.
Yeah, the difference is that in normal he stops doing those spikes during his bone storm phase, and in heroic he keeps doing it.
And in normal, he only does 1 spike instead of 3.
Oh, I don't know. I did 10 man, so it was only one ever. But he was doing them while he was doing the blade storm.
Yeah, he does that.
But in normal he doesn't. What was his name?
Yeah. Lord
Festergut.
Morgar.
We killed Festergut and then I stopped. No, all normal. The other guild is just a bunch of family members, closer friends.
Yeah, we did Plague Wing and up to Council.
You're on the food move.
There's a repair as soon as you zone in. To the
Yeah,
right.
everybody has it. All of them have the class.
He's just saying that because somebody jumped Jeeves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
good.
in
I
case
need
you don't.
poisons.
Just in case you need whatever the hell it's called, reagents.
So healers, I think we need to split up. So some of us need to go left and some of us need to go right. So when the tanks spread out and stuff, we can cover them.
Are we using the cooldowns during Bone Storm?
I did.
I used mine as soon as he started.
Does
Did
everyone
we
have a
use them
bone?
all at the same time, or were we alternating them?
Well, mine says it was the first one.
I mean, I used mine because there were so many people low health, so...
Well, what I'm saying is, if Lucy and Taz both used their Divine Guardian right at the start, then we had 6 seconds of one coverage, and then 6 seconds of nothing.
Yeah, I'll Lucy, you go ahead and do yours first. I'll wait for yours to drop off, and then I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Then call out slashes afterwards, Taz.
And then, like, Tingly, you don't want to use yours until Taz's Divine
Or
Guardian falls
Tingly,
out.
sorry, not slashes.
What's going on?
Nothing. You didn't hear anything.
You're right.
Range, make sure when bone spikes come out, just attack the ranged bone spikes. The ones in melee are gonna get cleaved immediately and go down. So just focus on whoever's in range to get spiked.
Watch, which side are you going on when you go in here?
I'm kind of going in the middle. Are we having the tanks spread out during Bone Storm?
Yeah, I ran to the right and Jap ran to the left.
Okay.
And
do we
it
have
did feel
hunters
like he
and
was coming
stacks
back to
spread
me.
out? Because to some degree, if we keep okay, so during phase 2, everyone just stacks up on melee.
Loose stack, but yeah.
Loosely stack, avoiding the flame, of course, but having the tanks be the farthest out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each side.
Let's try that.
Loose stack on flare.
And that's on Bone Storm, right?
Yes.
Did we want to try that? All the ranged in melee, other than the healers and like the hunters, so everyone can stack and not be
It
in fire.
increases the danger of cold flame.
If there's like 8 or something out, isn't it supposed to ignore melee, like in the
Yes.
hitbox?
Yes, from my understanding, from what I
So every time Spike would come out, range would turn around if anyone gets spiked, and other than that, just melee boss or DPS boss.
So I would say healers and hunters stay out. Would that be enough?
That'd be 8 people, yeah.
We just gotta know if somebody goes down, somebody else has to come out.
Oh, I'm ready. I meant to hit ready.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Get in the room.
1.
Left.
Shiva or Tuka, 5 seconds in, last, please.
Range on the back spike.
Perfect bone spike.
Run.
Get bone spikes, guys. Bring more bone spikes up.
Middle, I need healing.
Bone spikes out.
Hit the range one.
Touch fire.
Range in
Bone
the back
spikes
one.
out again.
Run.
Someone used D-Tech here. I didn't see who it was.
Watch your feet.
You need a res rush.
No, I have a. I'm just
Out of
fire.
D-Tech.
Bone spikes.
Oh, I did.
And then your AM pass.
Watch your feet.
I'm
Spikes.
impaled in the middle.
Watch your feet.
Can we get Raj up, please?
You got him. Big heals jab. Spike. Spike on the left.
Watch your feet.
I can't cast that
Raj, we need to assign
Is-
Shimbo to
Run.
Lose the ears.
Oh, never mind. I'll talk afterwards.
Spike. I'm tracking. you have any reses? Can you get the healers or fresh?
Down jab.
Dude, I can't dodge this fucking fire.
Are you standing in?
Damn it. We got this.
That was close, yeah. Sorry. I
I
called
have to
for
come
Resny Fresh
really
because he's DPS.
close to reach the
2.5
tank.
mil.
I feel like they're so far away.
What's that? Raj?
I'm never in range of the tanks. I have to keep pushing forward. So I'm like not in melee to be safe of flame, but I'm
Okay, so
So we swap you in another ranged. Like
agreed.
you'll be in melee, and we'll
I
send
need
one
to
of
go
the
in
ranged
melee.
out.
Just white guys.
Just shy of
Wow.
2 mil.
I'm basically
Because-
standing where the fire spawns.
Because of that Riles and left, you guys are gonna have to like basically ignore melee and keep the range DPS up.
Yeah, that's fine.
What I was thinking and looking at, if we can have the tank healers move into melee, physically into melee, they can still sit there and swing as well as cast off when they have time. And then the raid healers out with a few range DPS. And then we'll just have to focus. And when the bone spikes go out, we need all ranged to stop attacking the boss and get the bone spikes that are in the ranged. Just try and focus them down quicker. Melee is going to go down by cleave, so it's not as I don't want to say as important, but not as a priority.
Do they take cleave damage, or are they like the snowballs off of the first boss in TOGC?
They do. My Starfall hits them.
Okay, I figured, but I wasn't sure.
God damn it, the druid one is way the fuck over there.
Yeah, Shibo, you're in charge of lust now.
And the only reason I say that, Raj, is because Tuka can lust his wolves when he needs to then.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can't afford to spend the GCDs for lust.
Yeah. So we called out that Shibo is going to be in charge of lusting.
Rios, does this work?
Meaning,
Did you get a whisper?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I thought I was reading more into that than what just did I get a whisper in.
I've got the raid cooldowns now. I can change it so that
I used pain suppression there on Taz to make sure he stayed alive when he was impelled. I don't know what the best point is to keep the healer alive there or
I'm just
save one
testing
tank. Yeah.
the cooldown capabilities.
One soulstone still up.
There's cheat-outs.
Okay, wait before we pull. So if who's else staying out? You want Hyde to stay out, or do we want Hyde in because he's a pumper? Who else? Maybe Warlocks because they can dot and move?
I was gonna say, like, if we can get anybody with like instant casts or dot like affliction lock or whatever, with all the dots up, that would be the best guys besides the hunters who just can't do it in melee.
So how many of the healers are going in? Are we sending the Pallies and Raj, or just Raj? Because this chain heal takes so long to go off.
Both of the pallies are going to want to be in there for mana on this fight.
Let's have the 3 of us in there.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
so we need 3 more people to come out. Probably Doctor would be a good one. And who else?
Right, come out to where?
Just in ranged.
Yeah, don't stack in the hitbox with melee.
You kind of want to spread out in like a semi-close kind of fan, so if a fire goes to one range, it doesn't hit multiple.
Yeah.
I would say Doctor, and can I get volunteers of either couple of the warlocks?
Yeah, I'll go out with ranged. Daughter will.
Okay. Need one more.
Did you ping on the map where you want me to be? So, no.
Are you still looking at my stream?
If I was gonna say, if you look
Okay, I'm in the stream.
Group 3.
I have
Or it says
already. I
Yeah,
have
that's
already
where
been
I've been standing.
Then I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
for the out of the flame guys, try and stay on like the edge of the dark blue to gray from where he's standing. That should be far enough out.
I'll put an Earth Shield on Jap then.
Okay, so we're gonna have Rios, Left, Daughter, GD, and the Hunters. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
5,
7.
6, 7, and Doctor. We'll make 8 outside. Everybody else can stack up with melee to miss the fire.
Doctor, you're fucking dead.
Oh.
Just ran up to Murgar.
Argor likes pets.
Was that proper, Rayos?
In GD and Left.
I missed Leth. Okay.
That's hurtful.
I didn't hear him say you. That's all.
He said healers.
That we're going out. You're right.
That's hurtful.
So does
Yeah, so
everybody
was that
know where their
fire.
positioning is? The 8 I called out are in range. The rest are stacking behind him to miss the flames.
So the ones that are in ranged, if you look at, he's standing in the circle, should be on the outside of that circle.
Make sure you're not too far out though, because we have to turn around to hit you if you get bone spikes.
And we'll call out if any of the ranged individuals get spiked. And if that's the case, all range will stop attacking the boss and just clear the spikes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The scourge will wash over this world as a swarm
Lust.
at destruction.
Make sure you're in the hitbox. You gotta be a little close.
Get in front of the flames right now if you're supposed to be behind them.
Spikes are spawning. 2 in the back.
Weapons unveiled. Wraith and Shibo. Good job. Oh, that's not good. Just kind of.
More spikes. All in melee.
All in the middle.
Run.
T-sec.
Fire. You spike.
Failed.
Get the spikes far out. Range. Melee with the close
Doctor
one.
him if you haven't.
He's supposed to be for the second bone storm, but
Oh, I used it.
More spike.
That's giving you up.
he's much further back than he was before.
Get in the hitbox. New spikes are spawning. One in the back, left.
Good doctor. There's two up in cleave area. Good job. Keep it up.
Fuck, I love dispersion.
New spikes are spawning. One in the back. Two in the back.
Two.
Run.
Spread out.
Add a D-sack.
New spikes. One on side.
We're still one in the back.
New spike. I'm shrinking.
Watch your feet.
Spiked. You got two in the back.
I'm spiked.
All three in the back. Left got spikes
in
to
the
the
back.
right.
Right, it's in the back as well.
Same thing with G-Dot. It's all in the back.
Run.
You can't go that far back.
Spike in the back.
Wipe.
That was much better. We're getting better at it.
Can we get the tanks to, when he comes back off of his bone storm, to like get him in the same spot?
It's sometimes it's not doable. As to do that, we would either have to stand in fire or turn him around to cleave the raid.
Okay. The fire is what's keeping you from getting them back in the middle.
We could
into the
give it a minute and reposition them after.
Yeah, like we can finagle it a little bit, but
Melee just have to not get cleaved for 5 or 10 seconds.
yeah. Which is long enough to get another round of bones.
Thank you, Cliff.
What's going on in the third one? We do well on the first two, but then the third one, people start
We're
dropping.
running out of raid cooldowns.
And also,
they're back up.
Okay. We're also just losing people over time, losing healers.
When he starts doing the like wind up for the blade storm, people should be spreading out. It's gonna hit less people if you spread out for like a second or two right before he does it.
He's also going to target the people that are furthest away. So if we all spread out evenly, then we'd be spreading a whole bunch. Whereas if the melee stack stays together, as long as he is then further away from the other 3 range targets, it won't hit the melee stack as much.
So are we given assignments for which corner the hunters are going to? Have they talked about that?
It's primarily the tanks that are going far left and far right.
Yeah, the problem was somebody went further than I went.
I think during that phase, everyone other than tanks should probably be in that big circle he's in, or at least close to it.
Yeah, it defeats the point if people are spread out outside of that big circle. Look at the image on the spreadsheet.
The quick reference sheet that I said showed, it actually shows to avoid where he's actually standing now. I think that's so the tanks can pull him back there after Bone Storm.
We need a mage buff.
The quick reference sheet, you said?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
I feel like we're missing Mark the Wild. There we go.
Oh, they're having the stack move, like back and forth.
No,
Everyone's there.
I think it's just saying to avoid that area, so they can bring the tank back there after he does his Bone Storm.
Don't hug the boss. Loose stacks in middle. Move as a group between north and south parts of the room.
Depending on where, like, so when Maragar gets to one of the tanks and he does the 4-way, when the fire crosses, I'm assuming that's when you need to move.
Yeah. So look at the tank on the far left side, Rayos. Let's assume that he chooses that tank first.
Yeah.
So he starts sending a bunch of fire towards the melee and the big stack in the middle on the south side. So they all move north, but his next target should be the tank on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So he should go all the way across there. So if everyone moves from south to north to south during Bone Storm, that should be best.
So do we want to?
Yeah, when Bone Storm
somebody
starts,
to
there should
follow?
be there should be a bunch of fire when Bone Storm starts, right where everyone is stacked up there. So then you just want to move north to avoid the fire, and then go back south when he starts casting fire at that stack again.
If
Yeah,
we
it
do that,
says
the bone
healers
spike should
need to
die
stay close to the group as possible.
very quickly too, because everything will be cleaved.
Yep.
Daughter eat.
/ flask elixir. Razia flask elixir. Ten-second pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Less Shibble. Spikes are spawning.
All three are in melee.
Watch your feet.
You spike. 2 in the range. One alone back.
Run.
So melee move north. Come with Moon. We're waiting here until fire comes this way.
Spike is south. Kill that spike range.
See? We're not going to hit by Bone Storm at all.
I'll get Tyrannosaur.
There we did. We should have moved in.
We shouldn't have been targeted. Someone on the left side moved. Melee back up. Don't get cleaved.
Can you get left?
Repositioning.
I have a soul stone.
Okay.
I'm just in fire. Alright, it's now gone.
Now we need Taz up though.
I'll run in and get him.
I think we have a lot dead. We should probably just retry. So that was someone too far out, Raj?
So like he went to left and then to right and then to left and it worked, but then actually no, right, left, right. I think it was reversed because I was looking backwards. But then his furthest target was not someone on the other side of us. It was our stack, which we want to avoid.
Yeah, you don't have to go all the way to the wall.
Can you outrange his to be the farthest person?
I don't know. And I'm not sure this is something we can actually control. As far as I can tell from what people have said, it's just he tends to target the furthest player. He did it 3 times in a row. It was just the 4th time that he didn't.
Did we just have someone like too far in the back against the ice that was just farther
Maybe.
than the thing?
I don't know. Yeah, so you don't want to be against the wall, but we just want to be a little bit north. Basically where the tanks were standing previously. Oh, this is a remix of the Dragonflight music?
So how many more attempts do we want to do on this till we move on?
Yeah, because this is the first week. We should probably drop this down to normal, guys.
Yeah, because we're an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
Almost 2.
As much as I'd like to say to keep going, because we almost have gotten this a few times, I'd rather get the rest of the area seen and worked.
Yep, that matters more.
I think what you said was like 5 attempts, and then we're moving on.
I didn't.
On the
That makes
two,
sense.
On the 2 that we wanted to attempt tonight.
So Jap is gonna go back to DPS and it's gonna be me and Lucy now.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
There's always loot shit, boys.
Yep.
Still same strategy.
I was telling Lucy a little bit ago. I remember we had a druid that would solo tank this on hard mode.
Health?
With
Yeah,
100k health?
Oh yeah, like it was like 110k health. Yeah.
Make sure you get your food. Shibo. He's eating now, I think. Yep.
Is this the last raid for this expansion?
Yeah.
There's Ruby
Technically, no.
Besides Ruby
But if
Sand,
you want to get
It's
technical.
the only one we talk about.
Right.
gift.
There is a dragon.
Wrathwood's pretty much dead by the time that it came out, though.
You did say bio real quick.
2 minutes. I didn't see that. Okay.
He's back.
Okay. This is down to
5,
normal.
4,
Still use the
3,
same strategy though.
2, 1.
The scourge will wash over this world as a swarm of
Last ship.
Well, the fire doesn't stay in.
Two in the back.
Impaled. Lamsky's impaled.
That ability isn't working.
Spikes.
G-Dot is impaled. In the back.
Run.
Back up. Lovely.
Don't be further than Moon.
It's too far away.
Bring him on back.
Bring him back.
Oh shit, that was fun.
Yeah.
Spike in the back.
I can't cast that yet.
I feel like we're doing something wrong. It just feels too easy.
Yeah, what is this?
This is normal.
Spike.
Right,
normal.
I
3 spikes in the back.
The time when he charged the north stack again would have killed us on the road.
yes.
Yeah.
Or if it didn't, it would have led to a light.
We could always just run another healer, because there's no
Run.
enrage, really. For heroic.
Alright.
It's like 8 minutes.
Do you want to heal?
I'm just saying.
Uh-huh. I've noticed that in the sheets, they had it there, Balanced Druid, Flex
I
to
saw.
Resto. Uh-huh.
Bone Storm is going to end.
I don't think I've ever seen
Bring
you
it back.
use Lester.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, I just have 2 balance back. Did you see Heroic Sindragosa? They recommend 7 to 8 healers.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll get
Doctor,
to
hope
it
you
again.
got your holy back ready to go.
Here's the shard.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Fresh was
Had to give me
voted
some gear for that.
to be our receiver of Shadowmourne. He will be picking up the that'd be great. The GP for Shadowmourne by 75 GP each Shadowfrost shard. He needs 50 of these. Time to major upgrade, Fresh.
Primal
The
Serenite's gonna
Primordial
be
Serenite is going to be reserved for guild. What we're going to do with it, it's used, besides what Fresh needs it for, it's used for boots and legs, which require 5 and 8 Primordial Serenite each. As an average, they're worth 76 GP, but I'm going to sell them and offer them through EPGP as packs of like 5 or 8, depending on what people want. We'll do that at like the end of raids. So I'm just going to loot that. Band of the Bone Colossus. A ring, agility, stamina, hit, haste, attack power.
No, mate.
What did everybody just agree to off spec?
Yes. That gargle. Here, raise your roll again, please. You won the roll, but I can't award it to you unless it's that. I didn't mean main spec, but you won the off spec roll with an 83. Yeah, it was after gargle, and I can't award it. There you go. Frozen Bone Spike. Dagger, main hand, spell power, stamina, intellect, spirit, crit, and spell power. That's Tyrannosaur. Loop of the Endless Labyrinth. A ring, stamina, intellect, hit, crit, spell power. Wins for EPGP. Minor, highest PR, Shibo, grats. It went to you anyways. Where the fuck am I going? Straight to her. There is no. Okay, cool. Okay, take a look at my screen. Oh boy, do we
Alright,
have
everybody up against the wall here.
Pull this trash.
We'll pull trash.
Yeah, go ahead and start doing trash, but
because you are among the few gifted with true vision in a world cursed with blindness.
Remember, if you're not up against the wall, you're doing it wrong.
The fog that hangs over this world like a shroud, and grasp where true power lies.
switch sides to the left.
Coursing within. It is a weakness, a crippling flaw, a joke played by the creators upon
And she
their own
says switch
creation.
sides leads to the back.
The sooner you come to accept your condition as a defect, the
Comes
sooner
in
you
there.
will find yourselves in a position to transcend it.
Why is Lady Death Whisperer talking like Andrew fucking Tate?
That's the cult leader.
Dude, the orc guy who just kept talking at the end of that dungeon as Sinjanosa just like creeps up behind him was so funny. I thought he would never shut up.
Oppose him will be destroyed utterly. And those who serve wholly, unquestioningly, with utter devotion of mind and soul, elevated to heights beyond your ken.
Can you just hiding rush?
Note.
No, he's looking up notes on this fight.
I know what he's doing. I'm just giving him up. Because this character's hiding around the corner.
Security troll.
Man, fuck the hitboxes on these things.
Then move out. Adam, move out. Oh boy. That Dark Reckoning, Siphon, Fresh, move out.
Fresh move.
Get away from the raid. You're gonna explode. Not towards the bus.
But.
Ooh, get out.
Cool whip.
Cloak. I'm not sure if Cloak would like fully remove it or not.
It makes it explode.
Okay, good to know. Okay, be looking at my stream again. So Lady Death Whisper is protected by a mana barrier. We need to deplete this to enter phase 2. Our focus is going to be keeping up damage on her, but without falling behind on the adds that she summons. At the start of the fight, on the left, the right, and behind us, and every minute after, 7 adds are going to spawn. 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 1 in the back. The left side will always have 2 fanatics and 1 adherent. The right side will always have 2 adherents and 1 fanatic. The adherents are caster types. We need to interrupt Death Chill Bolt and remove Curse of Torpor from afflicted players. Damage and increases your cooldowns by 15 seconds. They will also randomly get a buff called Shroud of the Occult. This needs to be broken by physical DPS. They reflect all magic, and it prevents their cast interruption. So we need physical damage to do 100,000 damage to them to break it before we can interrupt them again. The Fanatics cast Necrotic Strike, which it deals a lot of weapon damage, and then it inflicts a 20,000 healing malady. So we have to heal that player for 20,000 before we can actually start healing them. They also do Vampiric Bite. Increases the damage they deal and heals themselves for all the damage that they deal. Lady Death Whisper will sometimes empower these adds. Empowered adherents, the casters, their Death Chill Blast becomes uninterruptible, and it does a lot more damage and does an AoE splash. The Empowered Fanatics deal 100% more damage, but are slowed by 25%, so we can kite them. She will also sometimes cast Animate Dead. So if any ad type dies and she reanimates it, the reanimated Fanatics take 99% reduced physical damage, and the reanimated adherents take 99% reduced magical damage. So physical damage needs to be attacking the caster damage needs to be attacking the physical. They also randomly use Dark Martyrdom, and they will self-destruct all enemies within 15 yards, and it also reanimates any dead NPCs. So if they're going to explode, we need to move them out as soon as possible. She'll be throwing down Death and Decay. Move out. Watch out for Shadow Bolt. Says it's on the closest player. I think that's from Lady Death Whisper. She also has a mind control because of course she does. Damage increased by 200%, healing increased by 500%. We need to have long crowd control things like polymorph, hexes, etc. Try to avoid doing cyclones. It's going to prevent us from being able to do polymorphs. Any
watch
ads live
cleave
once
there.
we consume the barrier, we still have to deal with. Yeah, so watch out for cleave there. Phase 2 happens when we deplete all of her mana. She keeps casting Death and Decay, Dominate Mind. We now need to interrupt her Frostbolt, which hits for like 60,000 damage. She'll do a Frostbolt Volley, which we need to heal everyone from. It'll also slow people down. I think we're supposed to drag her
To the middle
phase 2,
where we're
we'll drag
standing.
her to the middle, and there's going to be some assignments. She's going to summon some Vengeful Shades. These are little ghosts. They explode if they reach you. You need to make sure that your frames work in such a way that you can tell if a Vengeful Shade is on you. They cannot be attacked, slowed, whatever. You just have to run away. She is applying Touch of Insignificance to tanks. Reduces the target's threat by 20%. This stacks up to 5 times. You need to taunt each other off before that reaches. On Heroic, ads continue to spawn during this, and the Vengeful Shades do an AoE explosion instead of a single target damage. So this will be a little easier in terms of normal, but just bear that in mind. We also would have to deal with ads and explosions. And then on Heroic, she also becomes immune to taunt, so that's fun. So fun. Mages can spell steal, shamans can purge vampiric might, and other stuff. Okay, so let's look at the assignments. So we've got Fanatic, Adherent, Fanatic, Adherent, Fanatic, Adherent, and then there's one more that could be either here. On the right, we're going to have Lucy, also covering ads. On the left, we're going to have Slash, also covering boss. And then in phase 2, we'll need Fresh to help pick up, I believe, Lady Death Whisper. I'm assuming that this is having these two grabbing ads that are spawning in phase 2, and then Fresh is just on the boss. Healer assignments are pretty much normal. Taz and Stink or Tingly are focusing tanks. I'm Flex. Riles and Leth focusing raid. These are probably good Soulstone targets. I can't change this, so don't worry about that one too much. Positioning. I thought I fixed this.
Question. That should be actually
Yeah.
Jap tanking, not Fresh, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Again, I can't change it. So the only thing
That's
I
fine. I
can
was just
do
making sure.
is like set what the roster looks like, and I can change one or two things. Oh wait, I have Fresh as Fury, so like I can't put in dual specs. So just
That's fine. I was
assume
just
that
making
it's,
sure. That way they
yeah.
don't either both switch to tank or neither of them do.
So let's do like Taz and Hyde, Beck, and Rhinosaur, S1. I'll skip Think. Anderson. Doctor. There. Do left. Someone else. So I think what they want, I can work on this later. I couldn't quite figure all this out. But they want us to be split into 4 unique range stacks, one on each corner, to help pick up the ads, deal with them, and to be spread out from the Vengeful Shades. If you've got the Method Raid Tools note, it'll have stuff like this. We're going to save Lust for Phase 2 after we get Initial Threat. So once Phase 2 starts and tanks pick her up, then we'll start lusting. Be using your polymorphs and fears and hexes and other hard CC for anytime someone gets crowd controlled, mind controlled. And then it's all about dealing with the ads.
Raj, did you see my whisper to you?
I just did now, yes. Lamsky, full time, use Viper Sting during phase 1. Because she has a mana shield, so anything that can drain her mana that's not going to be a cost to your damage is worth it. I'm not going to worry too much about phase 2 assignments for now. We've talked long enough.
We can have ranged and stuff split up behind her.
On phase 1.
Yeah, phase
You
1.
see where I'm at right now?
All of the healers want to be behind her, the range want to be against the wall, and then the melee up front where she's standing.
Yep, you just hug the wall a little bit and...
Yeah, where Slash is now.
Yep, range could be there, and then we could just...
Because all of the ads are coming from where we just killed her ads. They'll be coming from there. Okay, 10-second pull.
Y'all could actually spread out now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is this disturbance? You dare trespass upon this hallowed ground? This shall be your final resting place. Can't cast that yet.
Okay, ads are spawning. Tanks pick them up. Remember, we need casters to focus the physical ads.
Watch your feet.
You are weak, powerless to resist my will.
That spell isn't ready.
Okay, we killed Tuka.
There's an adherent in the middle. Downstairs in the middle.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so I'm trying.
I couldn't even get a shield on him fast enough.
Yeah, he was up and down immediately. Oh, she had Death and Decay.
You want me to res him?
Yeah, he already used Donk. I told him to.
Take this blessing and show these intruders a taste. Powerless to resist my will.
Who's picking up the fanatics and the adherents?
I'm hexing Anderson. He resisted.
Cap, I don't know where you keep going, but you keep breaking line of sight from me.
I went down
Yeah,
to try
I
to grab the
completely-
middle ones.
All of your healers are on the other side of this pillar.
Yep. I'll watch my HP.
I think we could line of sight on those
There's a
pillars.
fanatic that's being kited on the right.
Watch your feet.
Move D&D.
Second phase is going to happen shortly.
Don't kill mind control
Phase
people.
2.
Push.
Okay, move to the middle. And start interrupting her casts.
Oh.
There was a fanatic on this.
I have a spirit on me. I
I'm
don't
not
know
alive.
what it is.
Target you.
You are weak, powerless to resist my will.
That spell isn't ready yet. Can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. Can't cast that yet.
Now I gotta stop that frostbolt.
Do you yet grasp the futility of your actions?
Did we use lust?
Bo was
Embrace the darkness. Darkness eternal. You powerless to resist my will.
Target you.
Grasp the futility of your actions.
we got white protection.
It's a
It's
portal
not that far going in. There's a portal you can just take right outside. When we are moving from phase 1 to phase 2, we still need to finish killing any ads that are up.
Yeah.
That needs to be higher.
Do you want Jap on the boss right away and let me do that the other side?
Sure.
Take the teleporter.
How are you? See you later.
There were 2 adherents like in the center down the stairs that were just up all the time.
Would mana burn abilities be good here, or just damage?
I think damage would be better.
Yeah.
I think
For
only
most
5%
classes,
would, right?
damage is better. Marksmanship hunters have a unique catch-all in this portion.
Yeah. Or they could just, what's it called, Serpent Sting?
Viper Sting.
Viper Sting, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Serpent Sting is the one they normally use.
Yeah, DPS, make sure you know which targets you're hitting. Melee versus range have to hit different targets.
Alright, so like I was saying earlier, Jap is gonna change with me.
Yep.
She's gonna be on, I mean, he's gonna be on the boss. We could go and spread out.
We can use some more DPS over Pink Diamond side. Range DPS slide over here.
Jap, you could come from behind. Or you could just run straight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is this disturbance? You dare trespass upon this hallowed ground? This
These fanatics are loose. There's no one tanking them.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
God daughter.
I release you from the curse of flesh.
Kite
Do
skull.
we don't need someone tanking Lady Death Whisper now, do we?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not until phase 2.
Yeah, she's just gonna randomly hit people with a Shadow Bolt. That's what that is.
You had some spawn.
Target you.
I'm hexing Doctor.
And exult in your pure form.
That's still recharging.
Can Taz get rebuffs?
We're about to push.
Based on you.
Finish the ads.
Phase 2.
Reposition her. Nash needs to be tanked.
Embrace the darkness. Darkness eternal. You are weak. Powerless.
I cannot hex left.
Left can't do any real damage.
You have 500% increased healing. You can heal the boss.
Everybody, as I say, but I
You can heal the boss. So, you need to CC all mind control targets. And interrupt that frostbolt.
That's still recharging. Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Dude, my spirits are having a hard time finding them.
Hey, is this weak aura right? Is it just popping up for everyone every time?
It's about every time.
It says that, but I haven't seen a single one run to me.
I haven't seen one.
Read a list.
Oh. Good. Chibbo, we're not going to tell you to do it. Just
If we remember, we will. But...
it is your assignment.
For that fight, usually 5 seconds after we reposition her.
The spirits are going to be monsters. Hey, yeah, I can't find the body. Can y'all move, please? Thank you.
Alright, elevator boss,
Everybody's
boys.
gonna get squished.
Fallen Lord's handguards. Plate gloves. Spell power. Stamina, intellect, crit haste, and spell power.
Wait, Willow's dead.
Where would you die at, Willow?
I'm over here to the right. Or I guess you're left now.
Congrats, Stingley.
Let's see.
Juggernaut band. A ring,
Mid-range, I
strength,
mean,
stamina,
oh, I see
and
now.
dodge parry. See wins for EPGP. Major and a minor. Congrats, Slash.
Oh no, I just always hit the button.
You'll figure it out. If not, you
You're gonna
won't.
learn the hard way.
You're gonna learn the hard way. Cultist blood-soaked spalders, leather shoulders, attack power, agility, stamina, crit haste, and attack power.
Rebuff the people that die, Chris.
Oh.
That is indeed me.
Fish down to the right over here, guys, if you died.
Isn't there like a mini boss around
Yeah.
here that drops like badges or something?
It's a
The
quest.
dragons.
We
Oh.
take Jap off his tank.
I'm
Raj,
still
maybe.
I'm still in his tank. I'll drop myself off here in a bit.
Thank the spirits for you, brothers and sisters. The Skybreaker has already left. Quickly now, to
Kill these
Orgrim's
alliance
camp.
scum.
If you leave soon, you may be able to catch them.
Like how the world's like potentially ending, but we're still like beefing hard.
It's yeah, everywhere in the spreadsheet, it's listed as heroism. It's gross. They didn't even write /bloodlust. Pisses me off.
Akamagosh, brave warriors. The Alliance is in great number here. Captain Sarfang will be pleased to see you aboard Orgrim's Hammer. Make haste. We will secure the area until you are ready for takeoff. Orgrim's Hammer infantry, hold position.
That's still recharging.
I don't know what that was, but it looked like it was gonna hurt.
That with Frost Breath, it appeared to be casted on a random player, spread out.
Add a DSAC the next one.
Note that I need to change it to heroic before we.
It's immune to Thunderstomp. War Stop, whatever.
If this is about to start the gunship battle, don't enter yet. I gotta change it to heroic.
No, we have to still go on there.
There's an NPC up here we can talk to. We need to not start it and get jetpacks though.
Jetpacks from the sky.
My backpacks got jets.
Well, we don't know
Let's
who's
go
over
over
with
heroic
this, so
mode.
let's just wait till assignments go out before we grab shit.
I just want to play.
Yo! Keep it real!
I wonder if they
Safety's
fix the
top
bug for
priority.
tanks.
It's an equipped item, but it doesn't go into your gear.
It's a shirt.
Oh, it's a shirt. Okay.
You can fly with it.
Yeah.
You can
If
make
you're
it
really good.
macro,
I mean,
so it'll
permanently.
be at cursor, but
Well, I mean, not
I think-
permanently, but for a while.
safer. You can use it as a minor AoE because where you land, that's a small amount of damage.
Not worth it.
And the further,
Fair enough.
the more.
Alright. So the gunship battle. Equip your jetpacks. Have fun. We're going to assign a few players to the cannons. You use Cannon Blast to generate heat, and Incinerating Blast to consume your heat to prevent yourself from overheating. We need AoE down the adds that spawn on our ship. Melee DPS, watch out for Blade Storm from Sergeants. The adds become stronger the longer they're left alive, so kill them as quickly as possible. The ranged DPS are going to kill the riflemen on the enemy ship. Throughout the fight, the gunship cannons will become frozen and unusable. We must kill the mage on the enemy ship to break them free. We're going to send a group consisting of melee DPS, a tank, and healers over to the enemy ship with jetpacks. They're going to kill the mage as quickly as possible, because the commander on the enemy ship gains a stacking buff, increasing their damage, which will eventually be too difficult to tank, and then use jetpacks to get back. When on our ship, watch out for enemy rockets as well. Let's see. On this spreadsheet, this bottom one is the Horde gunship, so this is our gunship. A portal will be here that will take us to the other side, I believe. Or no, I think you just have to jump. But there will be a portal here in the middle.
That's where the enemies
tanks,
come out of.
Yeah, okay, they come out of that. Tanks are going to pick up the adds, DPS, AoE them down. We want range to set up around here-ish, so that they can shoot across the way to the other ship. The jump team, they're going to jump across, and they're going to tank as close on the opposite side as possible, so that ranged can be helping out, and healers on this side can be helping out too. But you need to focus down the mage so that we get the cannons back up. And watch out for the commander. So the adds, the longer they're alive, it increases their damage, their attack and casting speed for 20 seconds, and then it's 60% more damage, 40% haste for 40 seconds, 120%, 80% for 60 seconds. So yeah, just gotta kill them quick. The commander has a cleave, so melee, make sure you're behind. He'll also throw a weapon if no one's in melee range, so make sure the tank gets in there. He has an ability called Battle Fury. It'll increase his damage done by 12%. It lasts for 20 seconds, and it's refreshed every time he hits a melee, and it stacks. So it'll go 12, 24, 36, 48, 50, and it just like, he'll hit really hard, really fast. Cannons, there's just heat, cannon blast, incinerating blast, sergeants to the blade storm, axe thrower, riflemen just throw and shoot. Mage freezes. I think that's it. Who do we want to be on cannons, and who is on the jumping team? That's what we need.
Oh, I almost fell off.
Lucy, you want to jump over, or do you want me to jump over?
It's up to you. Doesn't matter.
I'll jump over.
Also, you forgot, Raj, whenever you jump over, you have to talk like a pirate.
Arr.
Hey, we get to talk like pirates, you see. Oh.
Oh, Doctor was very ready for that.
He was definitely waiting for it.
As the police would say, cease and desist.
I've changed it back to heroic.
Of note, for whoever is using the guns, if you build up too much heat, it'll overheat, and you'll have to wait for it to cool all the way down before you can use it again. So you'll want to use your incinerating blast to empty all of your heat. That's where all of your damage comes from.
There's a little bar at the bottom right for your heat gauge.
Yeah, you could just spam 1 and then be pressing 2 at the same time. Just
The Chill of the Throne debuff is on my screen, and it actually has one of the pillars as like the sweet point to where I could get 100% without overheating.
So one thing I noticed that we need to make sure the tank's the first one across, so you can pick up that people don't get happy and jump across first because they'll get smacked down.
I'll be able to get across.
Go across. We'll have Lucy stay. Is there a bad idea to have all of the melee jump across?
I mean, you have ads that come to our boat as well.
Okay.
But, like, it's
And
not
how
that big of a
much
deal
do
as
we
long as you have a
want-
tank over here.
How much do we want to send?
So since our cannons are frozen, if all of our melee go over to the other ship and we have a tank and a bunch of ranged here, we should be fine. We have a good enough split.
Really, us who are on the guns should stay over here just so we're quick to get back into the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it should be ranged. That should be on the guns, I think.
And I think after the mages are dead, everybody comes back across besides the tank, right?
A tank should come back too.
But last,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that boss he keeps stacking that buff.
Yep.
So you need to reset.
So are any healers going across?
We need to send some, yeah. I'll go across.
Do you want me to go or do you want Slash to go with you? I mean, Stink.
As me and you need to split up whichever way we go.
Sorry.
So if
I'll
you
go
want
with Raj then.
Okay, and I'll stay over here then.
We'll try it. We'll switch stuff around.
Yeah. Check flask.
Fresh, there's a feast down.
Lucy's the one going across, right?
No. Slash is.
Slash is okay. Stink on this one. You Beacon, Lucy, all get Slash since we'll be with them.
Buff fresh.
You don't really need the jetpack unless you're going across, unless somebody dies, right?
But they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're fun.
You could probably use it to like run away from a mom on you or something.
There was a legitimate strat to kite the boss on the other to stay on the other side permanently.
I mean, I could. Simple.
Yeah, I know it. Seems like you do too.
Somebody has to be on that
Got
fourth cannon.
Yeah, we've got an open cannon on the
We need
left.
somebody over there. A range preferably.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They have a target they're aiming for, or just
More towards the back.
The boat?
You can kill the mobs.
Okay, range, start working on the riflemen. So we got Marines behind us.
Ready?
Okay, let's go. You were the other ship.
Ow.
Slash is dead. Getting back up.
Resi. Don't run off the edge.
like I almost did.
Starting to throw daggers at people.
You had spawn in the boat.
Has and Raj, or Has is dead. And he is dead.
Throw me a fort, cheap one.
Gotcha.
Someone taunt the sergeant.
Jump over. Kill the sorcerer. Kill the sorcerer. Not Martin. The middle of the boat.
The mage.
Kill the mage, Toka, in the middle.
Stop getting hit by the bombs. There's a loose sergeant.
Any further away and I'm out of range of slash.
Jump over.
I
I'm
move.
jumping so I can.
By that I meant come back.
He's not tanking right now, Ryo, so he'll start throwing ranged attacks at anyone. Only time it's safe to be over there is when Slash is tanking him.
I thought he said jump over, so.
They were
Well-
over there, they came back.
Oh. Misunderstood.
I'm jumping back.
Busting now.
It's not cooperating.
Slash is dead.
I fucking hit a wrong button.
Melee, come back, come back. Everyone get
Nope,
back.
I'm over.
Okay, Jap's over there.
Well, you
Working
can
on the
jump
mage.
back. How about you jump back now?
Yep.
Do we have another battle res?
They're all done.
We're pretty close. He's almost dead.
Down to 2 heals, low man on each of them.
Oh,
Got it.
congrats. Wow.
Don't you ever
Clean,
forget.
clean.
Ordered me out because I guess I was on the ship.
Yeah. Raj, Luke's going to be over here in this.
Can I release? Well, I still see loot. If I release.
We can res you.
I mean,
Oh.
you go back to the teleporter when you die.
I didn't realize the ship was coming up behind me.
All right. Time for the guild breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Congrats on
I'm
Roshed Shard. Fresh.
Wow, second.
Arc we got. I'm on a boat.
Is anybody's pet gone?
They probably dismiss it. Ring of Rapid Ascent. A ring, crit haste spell power, stamina, intellect.
We need that ring to drop about 12 times.
Yeah.
Again, one.
No, my pet won't come off the fucking boat.
Dismiss it.
That's what I'm doing.
He lives there now.
Mm-hmm. His boat.
He's the ship mascot.
8 major grades, highest PR. Willow, grats. Player's Cloak. Attack power, agility, stamina, crit haste, attack power.
Well, one good thing about that ring is we should be able to do that on heroic every time, so
Yeah.
we should get it 12 times.
Yeah, I'll cut it. Willow.
Should be able
I'm
to.
putting EPGP, but not doing the low. 3 minors, 1 major upgrade. Congrats, Tuga. And Bone Guard Commander's Pauldrons. Plate Shoulders. Defense, dodge, parry. Strength and stamina.
Where did I guess your first gear, tier gear is just emblems, correct?
Yes.
From the
vendor.
Yeah.
PR Lucy. Congrats.
None of that.
You still need to get the other thing before the tier token.
Yep.
I need repair.
Alright, I'll drop the jeeps.
Hang on, I think you can mount on the boat still, can't you?
You can mount
You
here.
can mount right here.
Yeah, here.
I got the jeeps. That worked.
Okay.
Appreciates it.
Deathbringer Sourfang. He enrages after 6 minutes.
What'd you say his name was?
Sourfang?
Yep.
Sourfang? Sour?
It just sounded funny.
Okay. Sourfang? I've called him Sourfang for a long time. Do you know what to do for this boss, Shivo? We don't have that much time left in raid. It's like, if you do, then you can go bio.
Do you have a
No,
cup?
I'm explaining. He has 2 passive abilities, Blood Link and Blood Power. As he deals damage, and as his creatures do damage, he gains Blood Power. The more Blood Power he has, the bigger he gets, and the more damage he deals. And this is for everything he does. He casts Blood Nova on random players. This explodes for 10,000 physical damage, so we need to be spread out. Healers need to watch out for players that get Boiling Blood. This will deal 9,000 physical damage every 3 seconds for 24 seconds. Tank hunt off each other when they get Rune of Blood. This will leech a significant amount of health to Sourfang from that target, so they need to swap. When he reaches 100 blood power, he will cast Mark of the Fallen Champion. His melee attacks will then splash to that target, inflicting additional physical damage. If that target dies while under this effect, he'll be healed for 20% of his total health. This will last until we kill him, so by the end of the fight, there's likely to be 5-6 Marks of the Fallen Champion, if we're doing well. Every 35 seconds, he summons 5 Blood Beasts around him. Blood Beasts must be kited and killed by ranged DPS. They have an ability called Resistant Skin. Reduces the damage of area of effect attacks by 95%, as well as diseases by 70%. So they must be killed with single target damage. On Heroic, they also cast Scent of Blood, which reduces our movement speed and increases their damage by a significant amount. At 30% health, Sourfang uses Frenzy, and he starts attacking 30% faster. So this will be a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. So, we got our positions here. Sourfang is going to stay where he spawns, and we are never going to move him ever. The Blood Beasts spawn in a 5-pointed star shape around him. Counterclockwise, we're going to label them as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to have 2 of our healers set up in melee. The other 3 are going to be spread out here. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of our ranged also spread out here. Anyone else that's unlisted is going to be in melee range. We need to have each set of ranged targeting different flesh beasts. In general, we need to have people on the opposite side of Blood Beast attacking them. So, for example, Flesh Beast number 1, which is the one that spawns up here, is going to be attacked by those who are on this side of the arena. In this case, what I've done ahead of time, Lamsky, you're going to be R8, so you'll be set it up here. Jibbo, R7, and then Anderson, you are R5 way back here. So these 3 people over here are attacking this Blood Beast, the one that's furthest away from them. The same is true for Blood Beast number 4, which is over here. This is Beck and Hyde, and I'm supposed to choose... Get ran out of targets there. Beck and Hyde are R1 and R2, so they're over here, and they're attacking this Blood Beast. General point, you're attacking the one that's furthest away from you, and you need to burn it down with single target before it reaches you. Number 2, that is Doctor, and so let's look at the positions first. So Ryo...
Move into your position as he's talking.
Yeah, as you're seeing in this spot, go stand where you're going to be. Riles is H1. I am H2. And then H3 is Leth. Leaving the pallies, you're going to be in melee. R1, Beck. So far left over there. Hides in his spot. R3, Tyrannosaur.
Left a little bit further up.
R4, your GD. So you'll be kind of... Yep, you got it.
Ryo's a little bit further
R5, very far back, that's Anderson. You'll be behind GD. R6, Doctor. You'll be filling the space behind Leth. R7 is Shibbo. So Doctor, a step to your left. That's where Shibbo's gonna stand. Lamsky, you want to stand at like the point right here. Yeah, there you go. So Shibbo, you'll be kind of more here. And then Doctor, you're a little more here. There you go. Okay. So anyone else, any other range that's not listed, you are in melee. We have 2 knockback. I specifically put Hyde over there, over here, and Shibbo over here, so that the knockbacks are kind of on both sides. Anderson, you are R5, so you will be where Moon is now. You're going to be behind GD, just the very back, as far back as possible. You should have the most range out of anyone. Try to be using Frost Traps and Frost Novas as much as we can. The Blood Beasts are susceptible to a lot of forms of slows, so we need to use it as much as possible. On Blood Boils, this is physical damage, which means that Blessing of Protection will protect people from that. We want to use it, however, when he has high blood power. The higher his blood power, like 70 or so, the more all of his damage does, including Blood Boil and everything else. So, and especially if a Clothy gets Blood Boil and they're getting hit by physical damage, these are dots, but they're physical damage stuff. Then we want to put a bop on. Ada, you'll do the first time that a Clothy gets Blood Boil, you're first, and then Lucy, Slash, and then Tingly. If you've got Method Raid tools, I pushed out a note so you can see it on your screen, but if you can just also this spreadsheet up, you can see that as well. We can also have raid cooldowns. These we only really want to be using when he's under 30%, when he starts having Frenzy and he's hitting 30% faster in addition to everything else. But just be using that a lot. I need to... Mark of the Fallen Champion. It recommends... So you've got the 2 tanks up front that are taunting off back and forth. You'll have Beacon on one, Beacon on the other, and you're just healing the opposite ones. The first player that gets Mark of the Fallen Champion, Holy Paladin number 1 Beacon. So Taz will have you be considered 1. So you beacon the first player that gets Mark. The second player that gets it, Tingley, will beacon. And then the third player that gets it, that becomes Taz's primary heal. So he's now beaconing the first mark, and he's healing the third mark. Now, it recommends that the Ret Paladin DI the fourth mark, and the second Prot Paladin DI the
We're
fifth
not getting
mark.
there on normal,
I'm not
but
sure
yeah.
if we're going to get there on normal, but that is a potential healing option. But yeah, let me see. So, Jap, you'll be pushed up. So, Tyrannosaur, you actually need to be on that flare, Tyrannosaur. You are R3. Back. And then, except the rogues and the feral, the melee are going to focus the fifth, the one that spawns about there-ish. Melee, besides the rogue and feral, focus that flesh beast. Flesh beast number 1 is Lamsky, Shibo, and Anderson. So it's the one that spawns right here. This is Lamsky, Shibo, and Anderson. You're getting 1 here. 2. Actually, I have you twice, Anderson. Whoops. Okay, Doctor and Willow. You're focusing 2, which spawns here. GD, Tyrannosaur, and Daughter. So Daughter, you'll have to wait until it like leaves you before you start pumping into it. GD and Tyrannosaur will pump this one, and then you can start hitting it. 4 is Beck and Hide. Over on the left, you're hitting this one. And then the rest of the melee are hitting 5 here. They can be slowed, yeah, but do not bind them. Remember that if they're Frost Nova'd, they'll hit anything in melee range, regardless of threat. You didn't get a single mark in 10-man? I mean, this is 25, man. Did you do heroic 10-man, Stink? Yeah. That's normal 10, and then it goes up to 10 heroic, and then it goes up to 25, man, so... yeah. Alright, we're saving Bloodlust until he hits 30%, and then you're going to Lust when he hits 30.
Come get your food and then get back to your spots, guys. At the bottom of the stairs. And do lock stones.
Stairs seem to be getting close to running out on a few people.
Sarah?
Make sure you guys swing your cameras or whatever you need to make sure you pick up the right mobs.
I need everybody to be quiet during this RP event.
Crush this world in the name of the Scourge, for the glory of the Lich King.
My boy died at the raft gate. I am here only to collect his body.
You have 58 seconds, not 57.
You have enough time to take a
not
shower.
56.
What chance do you have? I am stronger and more powerful than you ever were.
We named him Dranosh. It means Heart of Draenor in Orcish. I would not let the warlocks take him. My boy would be safe, hidden away by the elders of Garadar. I made a promise to his
I just
mother
gonna say,
before she died.
be careful to some of the melee and people who are up here. He might smack you if you're close enough.
50-50 that it's fresh versus anybody else.
Today, I fulfilled that promise.
It's fresh or A-cap that's gonna take it.
I don't know. Ada likes to get hit right off the bat
5,
too.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Face the might of the scourge. By the might of the Lich King.
It's too far away.
Slash is down.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Beast. Focus blood beast.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
Single target damage. Get your assignments.
Bad spawning.
Razia. Taz, set your beacon to Razia.
Got it. Tinkly, you don't have beacon up at all right now.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, it's spawning in 3.
That's still recharging.
Take too much threat there, Fresh. Tingly, be ready to beacon the next marked target.
You add in 5.
Beacon Mew. Lust.
We haven't, yeah.
That's still recharging. I can't.
Shivo, Lust. I'm not pressing it, you're pressing it.
That's still recharging.
Ross, can I get mana type? Thank you.
Well, I guess
Hey.
heroic is going to be the thing that really is the guild killer. I don't know. I spent a lot of time. This one looked like the most complicated fight, so I spent a long time.
Everybody did their job.
Oh
so
boy!
Everyone did their
Congratulations,
job.
guys.
Yeah, I'm willing. Oh, okay. There's the chest. I was wondering where it was.
DBW question.
Deathbringer?
Yeah, heroic's gonna be a bitch.
Holy shit.
Man, another shard drops. That's awesome.
You will have a proper ceremony in Nagrand, next to the pyres of your mother and ancestors.
Rats to coup?
Man, he's gonna have both the big trinkets.
Are you serious?
Deathbringer's Will. On equip, increases your armor pen by 155. Your attacks have a chance to awaken the powers of the races of Northrend, temporarily transforming you and increasing your combat for 30 seconds.
You guys can
Young heroes, no matter how dire the battle.
ACAP wins for
Never
EPGP.
forsake it.
I got to the other side. So you guys could take the portal instead of having to run through Frogger, so you could go back out. And
Watch out
just
with
take
that
the
blue
portal.
guy.
And just take the portal.
To where?
Just take the portal to the last one.
The last one.
Upper Spire.
I did the plate.
Frogger.
Boots.
Full of the Valkyries.
I thought that was us running.
Yep. Invisible.
You okay over there, Raj?
Is this dramatic pause?
He's probably figuring something out.
Okay.
He's watching the RP.
He's over the loot chest. There's no RP at the loot chest.
We went ahead, we skipped the RP. It was the best RP in this entire expansion.
Oh, where he grabs his son and he's all like,
Can we do this trash? While
4
we're
major upgrades,
loot?
highest PR, ACAP, congrats.
It's been a
There
long
we go.
time planning around.
It was like a delay.
Congrats,
it
ACAP.
seemed like.
alright, gonna buff.
Which way are we going?
Left.
Left.
First up is a Protector's Mark of Sanctification. This is used to upgrade your tier to the 25-man normal version.
You gotta buy the regular first, though, right?
You have to buy the regular with Emblems of Frost, and then you can use this to upgrade to... So there's like a 10-man normal, and then 10 heroic, and 25-man normal drops these, and then 25-man heroic drops these.
Dude, are you trying to die?
Yes, he is.
So you need the 25 normal to get the 25 heroic?
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Kill me.
You have to go
Do
through
it.
the full upgrade phase.
Can't skip anything.
The only shortcut you get are the 2 pieces you could win in VOA, and that starts next week. And you have to be lucky enough to win them.
I get both pieces on every single one of my characters within the first like 3 weeks of every phase.
It's your pilot.
4 minor upgrades, 1 major. Congrats, Shiba.
No, actually, I've been pretty lucky myself with it.
Why can't I... Oh, you guys are in combat.
Are you trying to trade it?
Award it, yes.
Sounds like you're empowered.
We got about 20
Shiba,
more
hit
minutes
major,
already.
please. Congrats. And Vanquisher's Mark. Rogue, Death Knight, Mage.
Blow.
Wait to pull, please. I need mana.
1 major. Congrats, Tyrannosaur.
Alright. We'll stop at the top of these stairs before pulling.
Someone just had to say no more trash drops after the first boss.
We're rolling off Precious's ribbon, right?
It's +2.
No, that's hard reserve.
Alright. Are you good?
I'm not up there yet, but. I
So
got one.
yes.
Step back.
What happened,
Step
Raj?
back.
Alright, step back, everybody. Go to the middle of the
Alright,
stairs.
I'm here. Go. Go, I'm good.
Alright.
walking and investing +1s, and I walked into a rust.
You can take the portal.
He was doing it while we were telling him that.
You can take the portal.
Well, he can take the portal now. It's a lot faster now.
Hey Raj,
Yes, Slash?
you can take the portal.
Shut the fuck up.
Unless you want to do Frogger, Frozen Edition.
I mean,
Speaking of Frozen, dude, let
Actually,
it go.
let's wait. Let's wait for Raj.
well, we got one casting at us
Which one do I go to?
Left, Plague Wing.
Fire.
So was that an in boss of one wing that we just
Yes.
finished?
Yep,
That
was
was
the
the
first.
intro to the fuck. What was that wing called? The lower spire.
That sounds like it. That sounds correct, honest.
It's storming the Citadel. AKA the first 4 bosses.
Entryway. Welcome, Raj.
These
Look at
dogs
that
can be
litter.
a little bit vicious. Can we please rebuff everybody quick?
Mm-hmm.
It's Dragon Swap.
You squint your eyes, you can definitely tell they're related to golf.
You're getting to the point where it's can't have the raid leader be the loot master again. I got comfortable with TWGC, but I've never been here, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Neither do I, but I can.
Fucking do it better.
Alright. I'm gonna
I
pull
mean,
the scientist
if
right
you
here.
want, I'll start giving 30-second explanations.
Come on in.
Well, I think the boss says we need long explanations. The first time for a lot of people.
I mean, we're doing normal. I wouldn't say 30 seconds, but like a couple minutes.
Alright, we got Precious coming.
Watch for traps.
Just go back. We'll pull her back.
The trash is no different on heroic versus normal,
No.
right?
Trash is the same.
Everybody on her butt.
Just like the boss in that. We'll do decimate and summon. Go ahead and taunt. I'm at 5, 7. Taunt.
Taunting. Next one, a lot of AoE healing. For Stinky. The farts are very damaging to us.
Come.
Yep. Pull it. Everybody's back. on the butt.
Taunting me.
Taunting.
That's my bad. I should have called the D-stack on that one. I thought I had mine for some reason.
Using D-sack in 3, 2, 1. Taunt. Lucy has it.
Yeah, I jumped in the back here.
Yep.
We're going to the other side, right?
This is the spore one, Fester Gut.
I can't see if I'm... Okay, there it is. At the Sloot and the spreadsheet list Festergut first, so probably this guy first. Let's see. He enrages after 5 minutes. We need to heal raid-wide damage that comes from Gaseous Blight. This is shadow damage to all nearby players. Ranged need to spread out to avoid multiple players being hit by vile gas at the same time. Infected targets will vomit uncontrollably, so they lose control of their character for 6 seconds. They also take a debuff. Tanks receive a stacking debuff called Gastric Bloat. About 12,000 nature damage. Damage done increased by 10% per application, and it causes explosion, which eventually kills the player if it reaches 10 stacks, so you need to taunt off before. On Heroic, Professor Putricide will also be throwing Malleable Goo at us, but we can ignore that for now. Festergut will cast Inhale Blight. He'll inhale all of the gaseous blight in the room, but this increases his damage dealt and attack speed by 25%. But it'll reduce the damage from gaseous blight itself. So tank damage increases, but raid-wide damage goes down. 3 random players will be inflicted with Gas Spore, which will detonate after 12 seconds. Everyone in the raid must stack up on one of the players with Gas Spore, so they can receive a stacking buff to prevent being killed by Pungent Blight, then spread back out. About 20 seconds after Festergut uses Inhale Blight for the 3rd time, he casts Pungent Blight. It removes your buff stacks, and removes his stacking damage buff, and releases the Blight back into the room. Pungent Blight deals 42,000 to 45,000 shadow damage to all players, but you get resistance to it if you have damage spore, or gas spore. 25% resistance stacks up to 3 times, lasts for 2 minutes. Okay. Healer position. With a circle. So Taz is going to be on the left with myself and Rios. Tingly will be on the right with Leth. Ranged group 3 on the left, ranged group 4 on the right. And we'll just use cooldowns whenever the spores happen. Just the AMs on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd spore. And then when Pungent Blight goes out, Lucy use Divine Guardian. I think that's it. Just move out of Blight.
And we have to stack. So where the diamond, circle, and star are, that's where the stacking points are. There's those 3 locations. So we just gotta make sure
okay.
when whoever's got it, there's one at each one of those locations. Sometimes there's not one in melee, and somebody may have to run up into melee to give it or whatever.
Shibo Lust on pole after we get settled.
Move down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just an ordinary gas cloud. But watch out, because that's no
Spread.
ordinary gas cloud.
That's still recharging.
I've got a gas spore on me. Rios has one and Melee has one. Make sure you're under a gas spore.
Make sure you get through the spore. Left. Shibo.
Spread back out.
Too late. Spread out.
Left can get me up, I'll get management.
Yep, where are you at? Nope, I can't.
You need to be spreading more, guys, because that is spreading to everybody when you do that.
Range
Raj,
should
do you
be
need a
range 10.
Do you need
All
a
right.
res route?
Let me know when to
I
taunt.
can onk, should I?
Go ahead.
I'll
Gas
res
spore
it.
on
It's
me.
1 health.
You know, on your gas spores.
I think I'm gonna have to res you after, because you don't have a spore debuff.
Add a D-sack.
I'll get you once he does his AoE thing.
Oh, I might have called for that a little bit early.
Can you talk?
Rios, go left about 5 yards. 5 yards, sorry. Thank you.
Stack on your spores, guys.
Hitting the tanks hard now. No raid damage.
God damn.
Yeah, all healers got to shift to tank at that point.
I got slashed up.
You just taunt me.
Oh, we didn't move. That was
As
bad.
soon as I took it, I got fucking blasted with smoke
AOE
shit.
incoming.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, I was messing up on when do we take that mass amount of damage? What's the ability?
So he does gastric. It's gaseous blight, is the
Pungent
thing on the
blight is
ground.
the-
Pungent blight is the release.
Each stack of spore reduces the damage you take from it. So you want more stacks. You can get 3 stacks total.
But the one that like disorients us and stuff, that's that one?
That's just AoE that he throws out. We need to be spread out before that. Once spores are out, he doesn't do that
there
till
is
after spores. So we group up for spores and then we spread back out after it.
If you range 10 and just like make sure nobody else is within that range, you should be fine.
There's a quest for the ring.
Because I died to Lucy's gastric explosion.
I blew up because Slash couldn't taunt back.
Slash died.
Yeah.
And Lucy still had stacks that hadn't fallen off yet.
Make sure you don't burn a battle res after the first spore blows up, I guess. Or after the first spore is gone. I think you need at least 2 stacks of the spore debuff to survive the pungent explosion at the end.
As I think it was just recommending AM on the spores, but Divine Guardian for the Pungent Blight.
So when we're stacking on the spores, we need to be tank healing.
AoE is still going out during...
It changes over time.
Yeah, it depends on how much fog is in the room. The thicker fog is the most AoE, and then it's less.
So at the start of the fight, it's a lot of raid healing, and at the end, it's a lot of tank healing.
Okay.
Before it resets.
Sorry, where am I supposed to teleport? I'm lost.
The
Upper
very
square.
last one.
Run forward and then to the left.
Yeah, they
Okay.
they changed
It's
it. It's
generally
not.
the bottom one.
Yeah, it's not the confusing one like Alt War. The top is the bottom, and the bottom is the top.
Oh, the gas spores do a significant amount of shadow damage. So we want to have shadow resistance or AM every time the spores go off. They explode for 4,000 shadow damage every second for 6 seconds to anyone within 8 yards. If you survive, you become inoculated, but you have to survive it. And then immediately after the spores go off, we need to spread back out. Leave healers in the middle, kind of in the front, ranged back up, back out.
Yeah, healers got positions that they should be in, and then range should be moving around them.
Yeah, you said it's range 10.
I think it's actually 8, but 10 will be safe.
As long as you don't see anything in range 10, then you're set.
Right. Like, don't forget, everything I'm like saying is 20-year-old memory.
What was you,
Here's
like
are the
3 when
center.
you were playing this?
No,
Those two
I'm
players
40.
are where we want
I'm just messing with your friend.
the left and the right groups to stack for spores, but you need to spread away from that after.
There's a fish on the right of everybody.
In left.
And
In Jeeves is
it's probably the left fish.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just an ordinary gas cloud. But watch out, because that's no ordinary gas cloud.
That's still recharging. I can't cast
There's a spore on the left.
Yep. Stack for spores, stack for spores. AM, first AM. Should be Taz.
Spread back out.
Red.
10 yards.
10 yards.
Spread.
how many times am I gonna make this?
Taunt him.
Taunting.
Use spores.
Stack. Stack. Try to get a flare, but. Second AM.
Spread back out.
that spell isn't ready yet.
Your beacon's not up. There.
That's still recharging.
Don't tank.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Target you.
Use spore. Stack up.
Tank. Spread.
Taunting. Right.
Yeah, go.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
AoE is in 5, I
Where
believe.
are we last team?
ready.
You guys
AOE
should not be
incoming.
taunting off each other so soon. We're gonna have a problem in 2 minutes. We lost it at the start, by the way. Raid wide damage focus.
Spread.
I'm out of range of
She
back.
fucking not.
Spores. Group up.
Stack.
Spread back out.
Is it 9 stacks? Lucy needs to taunt, but Lucy's still at 7. So this is gonna be a problem. You guys should not have been taunting off so soon.
Get your beacon on Lucy with me.
Another spore. Stack up.
I'm gonna blow.
Which is also at 9 stacks. So
Can
both
they
of you are
knock
gonna
it
come
off?
up. No. So
Damn.
it lasts 2 minutes. You need to let it build up to 9 and then taunt. You guys were taunting at like 3.
Also, you can bubble it off once you get to 8.
Is it bubbleable?
Yeah, we used to do it back in the day.
Oh, okay, well, do that.
All right.
But yeah, it lasts 2 minutes, so the other tank needs to tank for as
Go.
long as possible.
Go to
before-
9 and then let the other tank go to 9.
Correct.
Okay.
Call it out though when you're at 8, so the other person's ready to do it.
We can see, everyone can watch the stacks, but
We got this because everything was fine till then.
your weaker should show. Fresh, we died because the tank exploded.
I have concentration aura.
How much time did we have left on Berserk?
We only went through 1 pungent blight, so and it happens every.
Was there a
2
Berserk?
minutes?
Oh, I didn't see the timer.
He Berserks in 5 minutes, I want to say.
I thought it was 6.
It might
It's
be.
5 in heroic, 6 in
5.
regular.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yep.
You know, guys, I can't remember calculus or algebra or anything that could have been a good skill, but 14 years later, I know this place like the back of my fucking hand.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel that.
On a spiritual level.
I'm running around like a kid in a massive mall that he's never been to before.
I feel you, Raj.
Mommy, where did you go? I need an adult.
Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the last bosses we get down in heroic just because of the berserker timer.
He was listed as pretty high, pretty hard, yeah. It's mechanic-wise, it's pretty simple. Stack and spread, stack and spread.
Is Putricide up throwing stuff though on heroic,
Yes,
or is
on heroic, he's throwing malleable goo at random players. You have to dodge it, and then it leaves that area as
unusable?
15,000 damage, slowing attack and cast speed by 200% for 15 seconds.
And gooey.
So yeah. Who's tanking first?
I'll grab one.
We get health stones.
I do not have any shards. I don't even have a pet out right now. I'm gonna have to.
This is probably going to be the last boss we do tonight. We'll make do with what we got.
Are we picking up on Monday?
Yeah, if we can. I'll put a sign up for it.
At the bare minimum, we should really try to get Fester and Rot base down so Fresh can get Shadow's Edge.
That's nice. It'll never be the limiting reactant for Shadowmourne though, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, but it's still a really good weapon right now.
Yeah, just right now.
Well, until you get Shadowmourne, yeah. It's nothing compared to that.
Yeah, just right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just an ordinary gas cloud. But watch out, because that's no ordinary gas cloud.
We were farther. Were we 2 individual targets, Doctor?
Yeah.
We must have been. Okay.
There's
Stack.
only 3 every time.
Raz, can you come over? Oh. Yeah, try to stack the flares. Red.
It's too far away. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Chibo.
I got him.
That's still recharging.
Stack.
Spores up.
Tyrannosaur, run left. Run left. Yeah, we're fine. We got it. If ever there's like 2 spores on one side, one person, that
Spread out.
spore needs to move.
Spread back out.
I just have to audible that. Big heals on Lucy.
Spread.
Slash will be taunting. And
Problem.
now, taunting now.
Nine stacks. Alright.
MD's the slack.
Big heals on Slash.
I'll go right.
Thank you, Hyde.
Oh, we need him for melee, right?
Melee one. Yeah, melee one.
Spread back out.
Red. Big heals on Slash still.
AOE incoming.
Raid white healing now.
That's still recharging.
Lucy has 40 seconds left on stacks.
Target you.
Spores.
Swap them out.
Stack, stack.
Where's that other?
That's still recharging.
Right group, you've shifted. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, I just can't see you.
That spell isn't ready.
Oh, 3 people got close.
I can't heal through that.
I got Ryan. Watch your health when you come up. Spread back out a little.
I'm taunting him 2, 1, taunting.
Can Riles get some kind of mana gun?
I'll end it.
Kaz,
Spores,
go to the other
keep
side.
up.
Go to melee or something.
Kaz, go
Beck,
right.
come to us. Beck.
Or go in melee, yeah. Ryo, you're gonna have to use a cooldown or something when he does
Lucy's
the
dead.
AoE.
Slash hasn't lost.
Spread.
Better as Lucy. Slash is dead.
It's too far away.
He's immune to
Immune to taunt.
Oh.
I need to get closer. It's still recharging.
Stack.
Taunted.
Plasma
Down.
blast healing is what this is.
Big heals on Lucy.
Very well. Numo, keep it up.
Blight AoE is going out in 3.
AOE incoming.
1 mil, keep it up.
Raid white healing.
Add a D-sec if
He
you have
did. 200.
Good job. Daddy? Edward?
Good job.
At this pace with the Shadow Frost shards, we might have multiple Shadow Morns.
We do need 50. But yes, they
How many do we
wanted
have now?
Shadowmourne. They wanted Shadowmourne to be
5?
much more common. Distant land, staff, agility, stamina, crit haste, and attack power.
Can your boy get a res?
It's coming. Somebody's doing
Thank
it
you.
now.
Minor upgrade for Anderson, grats. Black Brood, main hand fist weapon. Your melee attacks have a chance to grant you Necrotic Touch for 10 seconds, causing all your melee attacks to deal an additional 9% damage as Shadow. Stamina, attack power.
Garbage weapon.
Rip.
It looks nice though.
Now is a good time to go get your rip rings.
Yes, it is. The Unclean Surgical Gloves. Male, Stamina, Intellect, Haste, MP5, and Spell Power.
When you're done doing loot, can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm. Minor upgrade for me. Twink. Oh, I didn't notice this. Fester guys. I'm pretty sure that's going to fresh first, yes. It's not a GP value, so yeah, I'll just assign it there. There you go, manually. Okay, loot's done. What's up?
Okay, so when we used to do that back in the day to help with DPS, we usually had our feral cat taunt off in tank form, and then you could do the bubble macro to where you could drop the stacks, and then the tank would taunt after dropping the bubble. That way you can boost the DPS. That's something we could try to do. It's something I did back in the day.
There's only one main tank, but you just have an off tank hold it for a little bit, and then
Literally like 2 seconds if you had the
just
bubble
long
macro.
enough to bubble off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd work.